And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Oxford Plains Raceway here tonight, brought to you by Bad Boys Mowers and Tractors. It is the Ken Squire Memorial 125 live here on True Sim Productions. For those that don't know, Ken Squire passed away what is now last year. And if you don't know who Ken Squire is, we're going to talk about him a little bit tonight. Right now, though, let's talk about the race. We are at Oxford Plains Raceway. 0.35 of a mile, and it is hot, hot, hot here tonight. 118 degrees trackside. It's going to be brought to you by Bad Boy Mowers of Morrisville, your go-to for small field, hometown quality and service. Bad Boy Mower, tractors and UTVs. Also, it's your local Western Plow and Sander dealer for full service department for all brands as well. Check them out over on Facebook, Bad Boy Mowers of Morrisville. Let them know you heard about us, or heard about them rather, here on True Sim Production. And it's a pretty neat deal that they were able to hop in here for the Vermont and New Hampshire Racing News League. Of course, a special night, like I said, kind of remembering Ken Squire, NASCAR's only Hall of Fame announcer. This is a very tricky track. It's very hard to race here and keep your tires underneath it. The right rear tire gets absolutely punished here. As you climb back into the throttle, you have to be very cautious. The old egg under the pedal routine definitely holds true here. You do not want to spin that right rear tire. If you do, you lose traction and you'll go for a ride. Other than that, I think we're going to be getting ready for some qualifying here. So we got a qualifying round, some heat racing, and a last chance qualifier. Looking over at the numbers, I believe we have 25 drivers ready to do battle here tonight. And, well, they're starting early. Don't really need to see all that, I don't think, but we'll see. I mentioned Ken Squire passed away last year. Again, what is now last year. Happy New Year. I think he would think this is a hoot. Doing the thing that he loved the most in life, around racing and radio and announcing, and that's kind of who Ken was. Born in 1935. Called races for all the big channels, CBS, TBS. He also started MRN, or had a hand in starting it. I can't say he started it by himself. He was a partner in that. Locally, and more importantly, we knew him a long time before anybody else, as he did a lot of announcing right here in our home state of Vermont. Of course, he owned, was co-owner of a track named Catamount Speedway in Milton, Vermont. Owned Barry's Thunder Road until 2017. And what a treat that track is still to this day. Announced his first race, if I recall, when he was 12 years old. Ken Squire did. That's pretty cool. Getting ready for some qualifying. Let's go ahead and bring that up now. Again, got to thank Bad Boy Mowers for coming on board here tonight for the Vermont New Hampshire Racing News League. We were supposed to go Friday night, had some technical difficulties. Most of the admin team couldn't be here. Decided we'd try and make it a better show with the admin team around, and I think we're going to do that here tonight. All right, let's take a look at what we've got going on here tonight. Caden Fisher so far, second fastest. Kyler Davis up top. And Skylar Shippey, your third quickest. Jake Grout, fourth quickest. Brian Hoare out on track. And the SRT 46 looking good out there, Brian. How about Brian Rogers in the 12 car? Brian finishes his stint 7th quickest. Jeffrey Champagne, 11th quickest so far. A couple of drivers out there trying to finish up their laps. The 8 of Chad White. Chad White going to clock in 50th quickest so far. Does it improve? It does not. In fact, he drops one down to 16th. As a couple of other drivers start kicking in. Logan Powers takes over the 3rd quickest. Kelly Miller, 5th quickest in his number 10 Falcon car. Alan Young finishes up his qualifying effort in 5th spot. Prescott getting real loose coming out of 2. Holds on to it to finish up his 2nd lap. And hit the invisible wall, did Justin. How about Casey Biotti? During practice, Biotti, one of the fastest drivers here. Let's see if that translates over to this qualifying run. And it does. 1 lap, that's all he needed. Casey Biotti on the top spot with a 15.23. Stephen Rochefort, last week's winner. I guess it would be the week prior now. So we've had to get through Christmas and New Year's. And that should be it for qualifying, as 26 drivers take their qualifying effort. Next up is going to be heat racing. 125 laps here at Oxford. It's a little bit of a shorter track, but it's pretty flat. You actually have reverse camber on the front stretch. For those that don't know what that means, basically instead of the right side of the car being higher than the left side of the car, like it would be through most of the corners, the right side of the car is actually lower on that front stretch, and that can definitely make it a little tricky out there. Gotta give it to Brian Hoare. I don't know if he's done some extra practicing here or not for Oxford, but a 10th quickest time for him. Nice, pretty darn good. Yeah, very nice turnout, honestly, for the very first day of the year. This is awesome to see 26 drivers out there. It is time to get these guys under heat racing. I've been excited for this one pretty much all day, so yeah, let's get it on, boys. Come on. And again, one more time, I do have to thank Bad Boy Mowers of Morrisville. It's your go-to small fuel hometown quality sales and service. Bad Boy Mower tractors and UTVs. Also, your local Western Plow and Sander dealer. Full service department for all brands as well. And guys, if you're down in that area in Morrisville, Vermont, make sure you check them out. Check them out on Facebook. Make sure you tell them that True Sim Productions sent you their way. Here we go. Heat number 1. It's going to be Casey Biotti in the 45, Logan Powers in the 31, Kelly Miller, Brian Hoare, Justin Prescott, Ty Delphia, Zach Audette, Chad White, and James DeSorcy picking up heat number 1. The 15 car in 10th spot. That is actually one of the admins. He will not be on track. As we hear these cars roar to life. Want to put it out there again for those that may not be familiar with who Ken Squire is off the top of your head. If you have ever watched the Daytona 500 and called it the Great American Race, you have Ken Squire to thank for that. He was the first man. He coined that phrase. Just one of the very, very best. All 9 drivers on the field waiting for Kason Hodgen. The simulator doesn't know that he won't be participating, so it gives an extra minute or so for him to try and get into his car, and then we'll get these things rolling. And again, there is what we're looking at for the starting grid. Lap heats getting underway right now. Casey Biotti leads the way with Logan Powers in the 31 to his outside. Kelly Miller and Brian Hoare make up row number 2 as the pace car lights fall down, and we are getting ready to go green flag racing for the first time here this year on True Sim Productions. Pace cars down, here we go. Waiting for the green, it waves. Powers and Biotti, your front row. Biotti takes advantage of the inside. Here comes Brian Hoare. Hoare on the inside of Logan Powers now. Hoare puts it in just a nose to the inside. The 46 trying to take over second in heat 1. Rounding through turns 1 and 2 now. Brian Hoare trying to keep it nice and even keel. Get those tires up to pressure, and then he can maybe hit that accelerator a little quicker. He's got him at the line now for second spot. Hoare takes over second spot. Biotti starting to walk away. Casey Biotti leads again. 7 laps to go still in this heat number 1. Ryan Hoare picking up second spot. Logan Powers holds on to third. Here comes Ty Delphia. Ty Delphia in the 13, holding on to 4th spot with Kelly Miller right behind in 5th. Biotti able to kind of pace himself right now. Got about a 0.6 of a second lead over Brian Hoare in the 46. Justin Prescott stopping on track. We're still under green. So Prescott looks like he's going to end up in the last chance qualifier. Biotti puts him down a lap. Prescott now just trying to stay out of the way. Up high is Prescott as here comes Ty Delphia working the bottom side. Popsicle sticks in the air for Casey Biotti. in the 45. White flag one more time around the circuit. 0.8 of a second lead over Brian Hoare as Casey Biotti as he rounds through turns 3 and 4. Justin Prescott having problems again. Checkered flag is out. It won't matter. Oh boy, if that's the way this is going to be tonight, Oxford's going to bring on a heck of a show. Let's go back and see what happened to Justin Prescott here, because it's not going to let me. Okay, well, didn't leave enough time. Heat number 2. It's going to be Stephen Rochford on the inside. Caden Fisher, the kid, to his outside. Skylar Shippey going to be starting his 51 in 3rd spot. Brian Rogers in 4th. Ethan Tyrell going to be starting his 23 in the 5th spot. Gabe Brown, Aiden Young, Daniel Sweeney, and Jeff Brown to round it out. Last time these guys were out on track, Stephen Rochford took the win away. Can he do it again tonight here at Oxford? Pace car lights are off. It dips down into pit road, and here we go under green flag for heat number 2. Rochford Fisher battling it out for position 1. The inside has a bit of an advantage here at Oxford, and Rochford's going to take advantage of that. Caden Fisher going to try and hold on from the outside row. Here comes Skylar Shippey trying to stick a nose in. Top 3 cars starting to break away now from the rest of the field. Brian Rogers going to pick up 4th spot after a little bit of a gap, but Rogers on the outside. Now Rogers going to fall a spot on the outside as Ethan Tyrell's going to take that 4th spot away. That 3rd spot away, because we had Caden Fisher drop off for just a second. He's back. Brian Rogers back in 5th. It's all good. Electrical problems. The MDS and the 18 car switched off for just a second. It's all good now. Caden Fisher found his way to the inside of Shippey and now trying to take over that 2nd spot. They're bumper to bumper coming off from turn number 2. Going down the backstretch, the 18 has the advantage, working his way into turns 3 and 4. Rochford just starting to drive away. Definitely pays to have that fresh air here at Oxford. Gabe Brown, Jeff Brown having some troubles in the rear of the field, but we're under green still. Next time by, going to be 2 laps to go here at Oxford. Heat number 2 looking like it is going to be done here very, very shortly. As Rochford and Fisher, Shippey, Tyrell, Rogers, your top 5. Last lap. White flag lap. Rochford on the backstretch now, able to put the power down, but not for very long with these cars. Such a momentum track. Rochford going to take it. Caden Fisher, Skylar Shippey, Ethan Tyrell, and Brian Rogers going to be your top 5 here for heat number 2. Heat number 3 is going to be Kyler Davis. Starting on the pole, Alan Young, Jake Groot, Aaron Thompson make up row number 2. It's going to be Brandon Meyer and Jeffrey Champagne in row number 3. Row 4 are going to be Kyle Willis and Steve Fisher. And bringing up shotgun on the field, Pete Poloni, but I believe he might be an admin, so we're going to have to wait for him to not grid before we go green. Watch out for that number 49 car. He has proven to be very, very fast here in Sim. Some cars starting to roll, some cars still waiting. Pace car shuts the lights down. Next time by, we go under the green flag. Kyler Davis, Alan Young, Jake Grout, your top 3. Thompson to the outside of Grout. There's your top 2 rows. First 2 heats, winners come out of the top 2. Will it be the same here? Green flag is out. Kyler Davis with a good jump to get this one started. Here comes Grout on the inside. Grout keeps it to the inside. Contact made going through turns 3 and 4, and something's happening towards the rear. They keep him going. Oh, Grout gets a little bump from the... Oh, boy. Oh, it is. The temperature is going up. Wow. Jake Grout going to be your leader. And wow, oh wow. The action is heavy here for heat number 3. Caution on the track. Woo. I think Kyler Davis probably had about the worst of it. Let's go back and take a peek at that. Yeah, he was sideways. Aaron Thompson kind of straightened him out. We had one dip down into the grass out of 3 and 4. Oh, man, what a shot this 6 car took. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty hard. This first hit wasn't too bad, but the second one, he just came across the nose of the 20. The 20 held his line. Honestly, that one, Kyler kind of just, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on, folks. Give me a second. It's always something with iRacing, isn't it? All right, well, 2 to go. Jake Kraut's going to be up top. Aiden Young when we restart. Jeffrey Champagne, Kyle Willis, Brandon Meyer, Kyler Davis, Steve Fisher, and Aaron Thompson. Aaron Thompson right now being scored 1 lap down, or actually a couple of laps down. Green flag is out. Kraut up top. Allen Young. So they bunch up again coming out of turn 2, but able to keep it going this time. And that is going to be the end. Heat number 4. Nope. This is our last chance qualifier. James DeSource is going to be up top. Daniel Sweeney, Steve Fisher, and Chad White, your top 2 rows. Gabe Brown, Aaron Thompson make up row number 3. Justin Prescott and Jeff Brown make up row number 4. Pete Polini and Kason Hodgson are admins. They will not be racing this time through. So last race was the first time we saw somebody from the second row or further back able to win. What is going to happen here in this last chance qualifier? I don't know. Cars start rolling. They're following that pace car. This car lights are down. We go green next time by. Pace car's off, and green flag is out. Last chance qualifier, here we go. And we've got one up on the bank. That's James DeSource. He's off track, so no caution. That's going to be Daniel Sweeney leading lap 1. Steve Fisher, Gabe Brown battling it out for position number 2. The 47 takes a big slide. That's Gabe Brown. Brown able to hold on the inside. Here comes Fisher on the outside. Can't quite get it done. That outside line is that much slower. The preferred line to the inside. Here comes Justin Prescott now. Prescott having trouble during his heat. Oh, now gets a little bit of a bump to the door, but able to hold on is Prescott. Third position for Justin Prescott, Gabe Brown, and Daniel Sweeney in front of him. Then it is 2x2 racing for 4th and 5th. Aaron Thompson trying to get the better of Fisher. Steve Fisher on the outside has that disadvantage, gives a little knock in, can't quite take it over. Here comes Chad White now to try and take position away. Last time by was the 47's quickest time around this track with a 15.22. The leader did a 15.40. Gabe Brown right now faster than the 12 car of Sweeney. Gabe Brown has the lead, but here comes Prescott in the 04. Justin Prescott up 5 spots to second place. Prescott looking to try and make his way into the feature here tonight. Win and you're in. Prescott has Gabe Brown right in front of him with 3 laps to go. Two to go here in this last chance qualifier. Prescott making up 5 positions. Can he get one more? White flag is being waved. And Gabe Brown coming out of turn number 4, going to be your last chance qualify winner. Prescott, Thompson, and Sweeney, your top 4. Here we go, 125 laps, getting ready to settle the debate of who is the quickest here at Oxford tonight. On the pole, it is going to be the 45 of Casey Biotti to his outside, Stephen Rochford. Jake Groot starting in 3rd with Brian Hoare to his outside. Caden Fisher going to be starting in 5th spot with Alan Young to his outside. In 7th spot, it's going to be Logan Powers, Skylar Shippey in 8th. Jeffrey Champagne and Ty Delphia make up a row number 5. Row 6 is Ethan Tyrell and Kyler Davis. In 13th, it's going to be Kelly Miller and Brian Rogers. 15th, it's going to be Brian Minier and Zach Audette. Aiden Young going to be starting 17th. Kyler Davis at 18th. Gabe Brown, Justin Prescott, 19th and 20th. Aaron Thompson, Daniel Sweeney, Chad White, Steve Fisher. And I believe Jeff Brown is going to be your shotgun runner here tonight. Biotti and Rochford, 2 past winners here this season, getting ready to battle it out on this .35 mile track. It's flat, it's hot, it's 125 laps, and it begins right now. Biotti to the inside, going to take advantage of that first place pole position as he works his way forward. Here comes Groot. Groot in the 49, going to try for second. Outside line's got to figure out a way to get back to the inside. Got a lot of laps here to turn here tonight. Best to try and keep them clean. Brian Hoare, he finds himself to the inside now behind Caden Fisher. The 66 of Rochford hasn't found an opening yet to be able to get down. Groot taking a look on the outside against Biotti. That's not going to work here. See, lets it fly way up high. Brian Hoare making the pass on Steve Rochford now. Rochford on the outside continues to fall backwards. Here comes Logan Powers in the 31. He's going to try and fill the hole, leave Rochford no place to go but backwards. Whoa, the 01 having problems. That was Jeff Champagne, I believe. Yes, it was. able to fix it and get it going in the right direction again up front. Casey Biotti, Jake Groot, and they're starting to pull away a little bit from Caden Fisher and Brian Hoare. Steven Rochefort was able to find a way in front of Logan Powers, so Powers runs in the 6th spot, Rochefort in 5th. Alan Young in the 7th spot, Aiden Young having a little bit of a problem. Aiden Young bringing out the caution. Don't see a lot of damage with that 69 car. Let's go back and take a peek. Might have had a little bit of help. Really good job locking up the brakes there, spinning it around, getting back going. That was really, really a very good job. So often people forget about the brake pedal when they're going around, and that can bring out some other issues, so good on him. Just like that, 10 laps completed here at Oxford. It does not take long. Top 5 are going to be Biotti, Groot, Fisher, Hoare, and Rochefort. Have some messages here. One from Chris Biotti. I'm going to have to get to that later, Chris. Sorry. It's no way for me to listen to that while I'm live. Bad Boy Mowers of Morrisville. Your go-to for small field hometown quality sales and service. Bad Boy Mower Tractors and UTVs, also your local Western Plow and Sander dealer. A full service department for all brands as well. Make sure you check them out. Morrisville, Vermont. Bad Boy Mowers of Morrisville. They're on Facebook, guys. Go on over to Facebook and let them know we sent you over. As we go under the green flag one more time. Casey Biotti. Back up front, Group trying to stick to the back bumper. It's a battle for 3rd spot right now between Caden Fisher and Brian Hoare. Fisher, a past champion in every division he's raced in so far, except for the late models. But hey, he was just a rookie last year. Give him a minute. Oh, we got a big one coming on between turns 3 and 4. It was huge. Oh boy. I didn't see where it started, but I certainly saw the results. Let's go back and see if we can't get it out here. Just too many cars. Too many cars. Oh no, Stephen Rochefort involved in that one. Our winner the last time we were out in the 66 finds himself pointing the wrong direction in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Oh no. Well, that's going to let him stack it up one more time. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to True Sim Productions, our first broadcast of the year. It's the Vermont New Hampshire Racing News League. Real live racers from Vermont and New Hampshire getting it done here tonight. all in the name of Ken Squire. It's the Ken Squire Memorial, 125 here at Oxford Plains Raceway. Casey Biotti has been the leader for all 19 completed laps. Biotti looks like he may be choosing the outside here, which is going to give Jake Grout a great chance to try and jump for the lead. Caden Fisher going to be restarting in the third spot. Brian Hoare to his outside in fourth. Skylar Shippey, Alan Young make up row number 3. Row 4, Jeffrey Champagne and Ty Delphia. As the pace car lights are off, and it is entering turns 3 and 4 right now, getting ready to go back, green flag racing. Biotti with a great jump. The green flag is out. Here we go. Brian Hoare stuck on the outside, trying to figure out a way to get around Caden Fisher. The battle right now for third spot between Fisher and Hoare. Fisher on the inside, Brian Hoare to the outside as they go through turns 1 and 2. That outside lane having trouble keeping up with the inside lane thus far, but the 46 making it work. Brian Hoare, past champion, ACT champion, track champion. He's done it all in racing. Now trying to get it done here on iRacing. Slips back one spot. Here comes the 51 of Skylar Shippey to the inside. Hoare trapped on the outside, trying to find his way to the inside line. Can't quite get there. Here comes Alan Young as we fall under caution. And just like that, Brian Hoare is going to be restarting in the 5th spot. Not a bad spot to be restarting. As it looks like possibly Gabe Brown may have had a little bit of a problem. Let's go back. No, let's really go back. And there it is. I mean, just like the real life, guys, you can't drive through another car. That doesn't work. You got to find a way to the inside or a way to the outside, but the rear bumper, it's solid. The 66 may be showing a little displeasure right there, and I think well-founded. Stephen Rochefort marred back in the back of the field. Past winner here this season. Not real happy with the way he was just treated. So the king of the mountain, Casey Biotti, in his number 45, still leading the way here. I know Casey has many, many laps logged in on iRacing. That certainly does help. Jake Grout, we know, has a lot of laps in sim. And the rest, I don't know. I really don't. That's not true. Ryan Rogers, I know, has a lot of laps in sim as well. Fortunate enough to get to race against Brian Rogers some years ago. Green flag back out. Biotti had a great jump. That's all you need. He is the race leader. Now Brian Hoare going to try and capitalize on that inside line position. Or to the inside. May have bumped that curb a little bit, upset the car for just a second. Gets it back underneath him. And Hoare right now in 5th spot. Right behind him, it's Alan Young. So Young going to be looking to try and find a way to the inside of the past champion. Keep an eye out for the 13, Ty Delphia, just kind of quietly sitting there in 3rd spot. Ty Delphia up 3 positions since the drop of the green flag and looking for more. How about the 0-4 of Justin Prescott? Prescott currently being scored in 11th spot after needing the last chance qualifier to become a part of this race. Justin Prescott up 9 to 11th. Great battle on the top 3 right now. Biotti, Groot, and Fisher. Skyler Shippey, Brian Hoare rounding out that top 5. If we've gone kind of single file here all around the track. That should let us log down some laps pretty quickly. Right on the backside of Sweeney right now. That is for position 15. So Rogers trying to find a way into the top 15. Behind him, it is Chad White and Kelly Miller battling it out. White right now with the advantage. On the outside is White, making it work. Oh, a little bit of an electrical connection problem there, perhaps, from the 10 car. Let's see if they're able to get that sorted out as we continue on around this track. Meanwhile, Biotti still up front. Jake Grout right behind him. They're starting to, well, the top 3 are starting to put a little bit of gap now between 4th and 5th. Caden Fisher in that 3rd spot. So far, a great run for the SRT number 46 of Brian Hoare. Just laying down laps. That's all you can do. Try and save some of the equipment for later on in this race. Try and put on a last-minute charge, if you will. Biotti, Grout up front now, starting to gap Caden Fisher just a little bit. Top 2 starting to spread themselves away from the rest of the field. Exciting news coming out of the Tiger Series. This coming summer, the Oxford race for the Tiger car is going to be a points counter. That's going to be awesome. .49 right now. Looks like he might be slightly faster than Biotti, especially through the middle of the corner. He is letting it roll, and you can see it right there. He had to hop on the brake pedal just a little bit. So 49 is rolling just a little bit better than the 45. You really see it right there. The 49, not only is it rolling a little bit better, but able to keep it down just a little bit lower on the track as well. And that might be by design. Biotti might be apexing the corner just a little bit later. Looks like he is. He's doing it on both sides of the track. Caden Fisher, though, has caught the top 2. In fact, so has Skyler Shippey. Chippy's starting to catch up. It's kind of leaving Brian back there. Brian Hoare has Alan Young right behind him. Problem with Stephen Rochford is he is able to keep it going, but caution comes flying again. The 66, the number. Let's go back and take a peek. You see him working the inside. And the 47 just, again, climbed right into the back door. I don't know if there's some ill feelings back there or what. But that would be the second time the 66 has got his bumper pushed in. Not a ton of damage. That is not a happy driver right now. All right, while we were looking at that, we've had some pit stops happen. We have ourselves a new race leader. It's going to be the 31 of Logan Powers. Aiden Young, Justin Prescott, going to be your top three. So Biotti comes down pit road as your race leader, comes out in fourth position. He was on pit road for just over 11 seconds in his stall. Not a ton of time to do very much other than possibly fuel. Stephen Rochford did not come down pit road, opting to maybe drive a little bit towards the front of the field once again. As we go back under green, Logan Powers, your race leader. Logan Powers leads the way. We're 3 wide here at Oxford. That doesn't work. Caution's out. Possibly on the 20 car of Steve Fisher. Let's go take a look. He was coming out of pit road, going back into the infield, going for a little jaunt. Tries to hit the pace car, pulls a Dave Dion. That could have been enough to bring it out. I'm not sure. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't here in sim. 20 car brings it down pit road once again, though, so something not right on that 20 car. He's trying to get it fixed up. I don't know if he has a tire going down or a shock or something. Nonetheless, here we are under caution one more time. Logan Powers, Justin Prescott, your top two. Caden Fisher may have been involved in something that I missed because his car has got some severe damage. And he's showing down a lap. Now back on pit road is Caden Fisher. And quite honestly, there's some heavy hitters on pit road right now. It's almost halfway done here tonight from Oxford. I want to once again thank everybody for tuning in to True Sim Productions right here on YouTube. It's been a great way to start the year. A little racing action and get the blood flowing. I love it. Cars are lined up 2 by 2. Pace car takes it to the infield, and we go back under green flag racing. Logan Powers with a shot right out of the cannon. Justin Prescott trying to hang on the outside, can't quite do it. The 45 of Biotti trying to make moves. Biotti looking for 3 wide here at Oxford. Look out for the 45. Oh my. Biotti tucks it down to the inside. Justin Prescott up top. Can't get back down low. Zach Audette blocking him down, and here comes the caution one more time. Uh-oh. That one may be on Caden Fisher. Let's go back and take a look. See what happened to the 18. Oh, and it started way up in front of him. Caden tried to get out of it, just couldn't quite do it. Then took another shot as he backed back out on track. And here's why sim racing is cool. He's still out there. It's really not going to affect his car. It's going to handle fine. And at the end of the day, the bill is whatever your subscription is. Not too bad. Logan Powers still up front. Aiden Young going to join him in the top lane. Jake Grout, Zach Audette going to make up row number 2. Biotti and Ty Delphia, row 3. Row 4 are going to be Kyle Wellis and Kyler Davis. Ethan Tyrell and Skylar Shipper are going to round out your top 10. Did I say Shipper? I meant Shippy. If you could do me a big favor, guys, if you're watching, you see that little thumbs up button, please hit that. It really does help out that algorithm and gets these guys in front of a much larger audience. The more times that's hit, the more times YouTube will display it in front of somebody who maybe was searching for some kind of racing but didn't know what, and maybe they'll stumble upon our great Vermont and New Hampshire drivers. Pace car lights are off. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Logan Powers hits the loud pedal. We're back to it. Jake Grout on the inside. Going to hold on for second. And the 69 of Aiden Young going to try and find his way to the inside. He's got Biotti trying to plug the hole. Casey Biotti's going to shove his nose in there. Biotti now looking for third. Didn't quite have it that time around. Casey Biotti looking for that third spot. The 69 of Aiden Young holding on for dear life on the outside. Logan Powers continues to lead the way, keeping the car low. The 49 may have given him a little touch to the rear. Logan Powers, Jake Grout having a battle for that first position. Biotti now solidly in that third position as Aiden Young slips up. Young falls into line now behind Biotti. He's got the 0-9 right under the rear bumper. Zach Audette trying to hold on as we go under caution. Ethan Tyrell and Kelly Miller look like they may have been a part of it. Let's go back. Tyrell in the 23. Oh. Gets a little love bite as that Camry goes around. And the 10 did not get, 10 was not a part of it. He just woed himself up. Good job for the 10. As Tyrell went through the spin cycle. Under caution, number 7 here at Oxford. Working a lap 78 of 125. Have not said his name for a little while, but for Brian Hoare fans, he has been steadily working his way back towards the front, or at least into the top 10. Right now, Brian Hoare just outside looking in 11th spot. Logan Powers looks like he may decide to keep the inside lane this restart. As the pace car lights drop, it's going to be Powers, Grout, Biotti, Young. Checking the stagger of the tires. Some of these drivers, as the pace car drops off, Logan Powers hits the go button. We are back under green flag. Oh, Grout throws himself in there. Biotti goes around. Caution comes back out, and Logan Powers says, nope, please don't try and go around me. I am the race leader. I'll lead us back. Right off from the get-go. Let's go back and take a peek. Logan Powers had a great jump, and Grout saw it, so he just jumped right in, and Biotti had no place to go. The 46 Brian Hoare was the last one to hit him. Biotti trucks it for the inside. Heavy damage to the 45 machine. I promise you, that young man not a very happy driver right now. It's still happening. I mean, Ty Delphi, you saw him facing the wrong way several seconds after that caution had come out. All right. Well, the field is anew again. You see the 18 of Caden Fisher right behind the pace car. He is going to get a wave around. So Fisher is going to get one of his laps back. Logan Powers going to be the race leader. Aiden Young, Kyle Willis, and Kyler Davis Skylar Shippey, Alan Young, Aaron Thompson, Stephen Rochefort, Justin Prescott, and Ethan Tyrell, your new top 10. As Fisher takes off, he gets one of his laps back, and we get ready to go back under the green flag. Pace car drops down. Logan Fisher hits the loud pedal. Oh, Logan Powers, excuse me. My Lord. Powers down the front stretch, has first place all to himself right now. Aiden Young, Kyle Willis battling it out for second spot. Young on the outside, gonna hold on to it. Right to the back bumper of Powers. Aiden Young in second spot, looking to try and beat Logan Powers down. Brian Hoare was in 11th spot. You saw him part of that last caution. Now sits in the 14th position. Casey Biotti was trying to challenge for the lead. Casey Biotti now in 15th. Oh, it is just mayhem out there. Mayhem. I'm not sure what started it, so let's go back and take a peek. 51 went around, probably had some help, and all hell breaks loose after that. Mid-pack and back all had to check up. We're going to have ourselves a new race leader. The 51 of Skylar Shippey, Justin Prescott. Oh, nope, excuse me. That's not correct at all. Logan Powers still going to be your race leader. Aiden Young, Kyle Willis, Tyler Davis, Alan Young, Aaron Thompson, and then Skylar Shippey. Justin Prescott, Stephen Rochefort, and Ethan Tyrell rounding out the top 10 with about 30 laps to go. And these guys have been beating and banging their doors off here. Rear bumpers too. Let's not forget that. Nine cautions here so far tonight at Oxford. And this one means something. These guys want to win this one. First sponsored race, a memorial race for Ken Squire. Got to thank Bad Boy Mowers once again as we go back into the green flag. Logan Powers, a shot from the cannon as the 31 again has control of the race lead. The battle right now for second. Aiden Young has it. Kyle Willis in the 43 looking to try and take it away. The 43 not able to do it that time. And now the outside starts to roll as we go under caution one more time. Oh my. When the wheels come off, the wheels come off. The 45. Biotti looks like he was involved in it. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Biotti carrying a little too much speed. Ty Delphia gets into him. Bad Boy Mowers of Morrisville, your go-to for small field, hometown quality sales and service. Bad Boy Mower tractors and UTVs. Also your local Western Plow and Sander dealer. Full service department for all brands as well, right there in Morrisville, Vermont. Go check them out, guys. Bad Boy Mowers of Morrisville. Logan Power is going to be our race leader. 26 laps to go here at Oxford. As this one's starting to wind down, but the blood pressure is definitely wound up. Logan Powers decides his tires need a dirt bath late into this one, as he may be trying to cool those right side tires down. Aiden Young gonna file into his outside. Kyle Willis, Skylar Davis, Alan Young, Aaron Thompson, Skylar Shippey, Justin Prescott, Stephen Rochford, and Ethan Tyrell, your top 10. Pace car lights are off. We're going to go green flag racing one more time. 24 laps to go. I don't know if we've seen the end of it yet. Here we go. Green flag waves. Powers again with a good restart. The battle right now for second spot. Aiden Young, Kyle Willis. Young to the outside, Willis to the inside. Aiden Young really hammering that equipment, trying to stay there on the outside. Young maybe starting to slip back now, as here comes the 43. Kyle Willis trying to pick up that second spot under caution one more time. I didn't think we'd seen the end of it. I just had that feeling. Somehow, some way, we're going to figure it out. I think I might have found it. Let's go back and take a look at the 33. See him flying into the back of Brian Rogers. There's no back seats, guys. And Logan Powers got a little bit of smile on his face. He can just keep knocking laps off. He's been getting great restarts here. Laps counting under caution, doing him a service. Kyle Willis was able to get around Aiden Young for that second spot, so Young and Willis have changed places. Alan Young, Kyler Davis, rounding out the top 5. Skylar Shippey sitting in that 6th spot with Aaron Thompson, Stephen Rochford, Justin Prescott, and Ethan Tyrell rounding out the top 10. Unfortunately for the SRT Dodge Hellcat, driven by Brian Orr, he is slipping backwards all the way back to the 18th position. Zach Audette back to the 14th position, but up 2 since the drop of the green flag. Casey Biotti has wound himself back into the top 12 with 16 to go. He's going to be looking for more. Keep an eye on the 45. Pace car lights are off. We're going to get ready to go back under the green flag. Sun's starting to set here in Maine. Green flag waves. And again, Powers with a great restart. Aiden Young did not get a good start off on that one. He dropped back. Now trying to fight his way forward on the outside. That's going to be a tough thing to do. Caution once again on the field. And possibly Kelly Miller. Let's take a peek. Yep, 4 wide, guys, here at Oxford. Look at that. That is something else. Wow. That's kind of awesome. That's something you just don't see at Oxford very much. 4 wide. My Lord. And by virtue of the lucky dog, Caden Fisher gets another lap back, so down 3 now. Ten laps to go here from Oxford Plains Raceway. 10 laps to decide who is going to win this 125 lap event. Twelve cautions here so far. Logan Powers looking to try and win one here. It's going to be Powers, Willis, Young, Alan Young, Aiden Young, Skylar Shippey. Your top 5, Kyler Davis, Aaron Thompson, Stephen Rochford, Justin Prescott, and Ethan Tyrell, your top 10 as we go green flag racing for 8 more laps. No, we won't. Caution on the track as somebody went through the spin cycle one more time here. And that one's going to change the complexion of this entire race. My goodness. We're going to need to back it up. Well, 5 laps to go, and I don't know if these guys are done yet, because here we go, green flag racing once again. Oh boy. Logan Powers, your race leader. This time, 3 laps to go. Oh, we got one going around again. Caution with 3 laps to go. Oh boy. It's a hang on and try and survive kind of race here tonight. Yeehaw. Logan Powers leads the way for what should have been the final lap. Oh, it will be. No green-white checker here tonight. Final lap. Logan Powers is going to be your race winner. Kyler Davis and Aiden Young, your top 3. And hate to see it end under caution like that here tonight, but there we are. Congratulations to Logan Powers. And let's take a look at the results here tonight. So Logan Powers, Kyler Davis, Aiden Young, your top 3. Skylar Shippey and Casey Biotti. Biotti managed to fight back to 5th spot. Zach Audette, Chad White, Daniel Sweeney, Alan Young, and Jake Root, your top 10. Ethan Tyrell, Aaron Thompson, Kelly Miller, Kyle Willis, Stephen Rochford, Brandon Meyer, Jeff Brown, and Brian Rogers, 18th. Justin Prescott going to finish in the 19th position here tonight. Ty Delphia, Brian Hoare, Jeffrey Champagne, Caden Fisher, Steve Fisher, Gabe Brown. And that is how this one is going to go down. Congratulations once again to Logan Powers, guys. Let's remember, we owe a lot to one man named Ken Squire. He was truly an innovator, without whom announcing would not be the same. I want to thank you all for tuning in to True Sim Productions live right here on YouTube. We look forward to doing it again with you real soon. Until next time, have a great night and Happy New Year.